Welcome to the channel, my love. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome returning subscribers. Let's go ahead and get into our messages, but let's activate this vibe over here. So let's get into it. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the infinite creator. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the 7 universes, the 144 sectors of each universe, the 144,000 galaxies of each sector, the 144 million constellations of each galaxy, the 12 solar systems of each constellation, the 12 planets of each solar system. Ashe, Aiboho, Amun-Ra. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Source, for these messages. Let's go ahead and see what the mermaids have to say, shall we? As I split the deck here. Well, this was at the bottom. This was at the bottom. No. As I split the deck, yes. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more of yourself. Don't settle. With support at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you are supported and surrounded by magical opportunities at this time. I'm loving how this beam is coming through here, though. Let's see what the message is for the collective. This is just an energy check up here. All right, so we have blissed change and dream big. Make a decision. Let's see what we got here. Tranquility, okay? Making a decision, being in a tranquil space is highly important to do so. That way you're not going back and forth. That way you're able to come to that decision that it's connected to mindfulness and awareness of higher consciousness. All right, so we have here friendship. And if you've been following me on this channel, you know how I feel about the friendship. I like to really call it soulship, like soulmates. But the message is make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So I'm seeing here really being the energy of connect to those who support you, your mission, and as well as those who support you when you're in a space of setting those boundaries of wanting to isolate yourself and really being around those who don't intervene into that sacred space. Let's see what we got coming up for the collective though. What's the message here for the collective? We have, okay, time to move on and dream big. Now the message is for time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in, and let go of the small thoughts you have about yourself, the small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have consult an expert. So more information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Let's see what this is talking about here. Alchemy, okay? You have the Midas touch right now. And every project you begin turns into gold. So I truly feel consulting an expert here. All right, these are just downloads. This could really be connected to your spirit guides, your ancestors, your star family here, okay? Under that, you have your being helped. Wow, heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. But like it says, things are happening behind the scenes here for you. So just keep doing what you must do to break free from situations that you feel like it's time to move on from, okay? Let's get a little bit more here. Get a little bit more here. Okay, we have choices again with Kundalini rising. So this is really about you reigniting your passion. And this seems like, you know, with the Kundalini rising, this is really about the wisdom that you're gaining about yourself, and it's causing you to go through a transformation here, all right, where you're able to rebuild. So structures are being destroyed, old structures are being destroyed. Like it says here, it's time to move on and let go of small thoughts about yourself. Now, these small thoughts about yourself could have been traditions that have been passed down to you as part of the destiny that you've entered into. But when it comes to your fate and your soul, that's a much different story, although they do work hand in hand, but it's for you to really connect to your free spirit and know when you're being led astray here, okay? Let's see what we got going on. Message for the collective as it relates to trying to move on and dream big. Focus on what it is that you want, collective, and not what you don't want. You could be in a position where you're being highly tested on those type of thoughts. Remember where you've come from, how much you've been doing, and where you're going. At the top of the deck, we have re-energize along with the light. Okay, so definitely going through the dark night of the soul here to really connect to the light. In order for you to connect to the light, you must go through this process of darkness or gestation process. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Okay, we got hidden realms. Wow, and love and light, more light energy. So it says here, create conscious awareness of the hidden realms, which is similar to this image here, which is where you'll be re-energizing yourself, because this is all about answering the calling. Definitely going through the death process here, connecting with galactic frequencies or galactic ancestors. All right. And then with the light energy, we have love and light number 26. We can look at this as the decision that's being made based on the infinite possibilities and acting with care in doing so. All right, so why these cards look like this right now? Yeah, definitely you got meditation at the bottom along with ascended masters. So create open communication, because the improvements that you're seeking right now is going to require you to meditate more, to re-energize yourself. And you just have to be persistent so that way you can connect to the information that's coming to you from the hidden realms, that's going to bring forth more light to the situation, which is why source is telling you to dream big and let go of the small thoughts. Because once you enter into this realm or this world of expansion, this is where the infinite possibilities are. Okay. And then we have here at the bottom of the deck, again, the moon card, which is all about your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. So being aware of this, okay, is going to allow you to really step into higher consciousness and really be aware of what it is that you're thinking about when it comes to these feelings here. But let's see what's under this, being a free spirit. So some of you may have a moon in Sagittarius. This free spirit is also connected to Libra. So this energy right now around you or you is an energy of being diplomatic and gracious. But this diplomacy energy is all about seeing the truth in all things. And anything that's not being truthful, you're really seeing the light of it and moving accordingly here. And that could also be where you're isolating yourself. Now it says here, it seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So you're seeking harmony and balance in relationships. All right, so that could also be where you may find yourself having to re-energize, because you may have been realizing that some of these connections were not harmonious or actually balanced. And this may have been a lifetime battle. Let's see what's in the middle right now. Yep, look at that. Emotional challenges, resolve the issue number 13, which is also connected to that moon energy, right? You're really developing or connecting to that spirit that's free, that doesn't have any restrictions because of a lack mindset, or really having spirits of, self-condemnation and spirits of abandonment, like you can hear me say in the past few videos, because that energy is pretty strong, especially if you're at the point of your journey where you're really about to have this another massive awakening, because initiations never stop, right? Especially if the soul is eternal, it continuously enters different realms to have growth. Under emotional challenges, you have, wow, spirit messages, observe limitations, which is also connected to that deeper energy of really observing your surroundings and seeing where the limitations are, because that's going to help you to really connect to the flower of life, really expand your consciousness. Now, this bird energy is also connected to healing and magic. Now, the healing and magic is really more so connection of soul, where you have this infinite wisdom to heal yourself of any type of situation that you may be experiencing at this time. Okay, look at that. The 6th house, we have the work, health, and duty area of your life. So it's seeing these two spirit messages, and it has anything to do with your work, your health, and duty area of your life. Observe what is limiting you, okay? Because that may have also been where the emotional challenge has been, This could also be connected to Saturn's energy, obstacles and challenges that you have been going through. And with this meditation card, this is why you have here improvement requires persistence. So it's really an energy right now where you just keep doing what you're doing that's allowing you to connect to your free spirit, the spirit that is immortal, the one that can see beyond seeing the seen and unseen. Let's grab some time for this. Right now, tell me more about this energy for the collective. What do they need to know? What is the message for the collective? Message of clarity. Wow. That Eight of Wands popped out the way Eight of Wands would. And the Eight of Wands talks about Mercury and Sag. So the way you think is really connected to the information. Your thoughts are being connected to what you are knowledgeable about. So you really want to feed your mind positivity or be around positive energy. Okay, if that means that you have to be in a space alone with just as your ascended masters to fulfill this energy here, to resolve any emotional challenging issues, so you can continue on with this transformation, go right ahead and do so. Okay. Eight of Wands right there. Tell me more about this for the collective. For the collective. Wow. The Knight of Swords. There goes that Gemini energy. Okay. This is definitely connected to Virgo, Gemini's energy. Mercury ruling the two, the Chiron ruling Virgo. Now, with Mercury's energy, there's this sense of, okay, there's this urgency to connect with the ascended masters, to fully see or observe the limitation as it relates to the duty area of your life and anything that may be in opposition and really getting after it here. Okay, because we do have at the bottom of the deck, there's things that have been delayed. And this delayed, there goes the Two of Pentacles, which is the juggling, which is about observing those limitations to see why it is that you may be juggling those because of certain emotional challenges that's causing you to juggle a decision, right? Let's get some more information here. What's the next? Wow. Actually this way. So the Page of Swords, okay, this may have been something that you may have been brought to your awareness about your mental powers within the last 2 years, but this is also about walking away from those things that no longer serve you, unlearning to relearn, so that way you can receive wish fulfillment. Now, this is also connected here to detaching, right? And with the meditation card out here and creating open communication with your ancestors, notice how this treasure chest is under the water. It's you going beneath the surface and clearing out what has been beneath the surface. So this is why I said earlier that this may have been something that you may have been challenging since probably childhood even. Okay. Now, 8, 9 years old even, you may have been aware of this since you were 8, 9 years old. And the more that you studied yourself to unlearn, to relearn, of connecting more and more to the areas of your life that you wanted to see expansion. On top of that expansion, it is also connected to the duty area of your life. And look at what we got under this Aquarius. And then the 7th house. So this is definitely connected to partnerships, whether it be romance, family, work, okay? However this fits for you. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, okay? And when it comes to these long-term significant partners, you want to be around energy that is freedom loving. There goes that free spirit energy again. But this is also where you can express yourself freely and be you and do you freely without the back and forth of, confusion, or be around people who want to move one way one minute and then move another way another. Literally getting away from that, because in this 2022 year, the year with the number 6 is all about balance, right? And anything that's not balanced, because it's also a 6 connected to Virgo, these are energies that can literally deepen the wound that you may have already healed, or reopen a wound that you may have already healed from not choosing to follow one's intuition and knowledge that, what, this is no longer for me. So there goes that detachment. And once you detach, here comes the emotional fulfillment, and that energy comes in quickly as well. Once you receive this revelation, it's like you begin to move faster on what it is that you're focused on to really create that open communication with their ascended masters due to observing these limitations. Okay. So it's at the bottom here. Sure. Queen of Pentacles. From the Knight of Swords. So this is basically an energy where your finances may have been receiving some type of block because of this energy. But with the bottom of the deck, you can expect the unexpected here through transformation, death and rebirth. Expect the unexpected of you really rising into what it is that you have been working on for some time here, which is connected to your liberty. But this is also connected to health and using herbs to really connect you to higher realms. However that resonates for you. This could even be your nutrition as well. It's connecting you to exactly what it is that you want. Because if you feed yourself life, you're going to have life. If you feed yourself things that are not full of life, you already know how that story goes. We have at the top of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. Patiently waiting, being process oriented. But this is also about divine timing. Let's see what's under that divine timing. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So this is an energy of having the spiritual fulfillment, enlightenment, the love and the growth, and really experiencing these new relationships that are really part of supreme unconditional love, where the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity will be fulfilled. And here we go again with the second house energy right under that. Your asset, finances, things that you love or things that you value will really be able to now see the light of day once you let go of whatever has been restricting you. All right, so that, my dear, is your message at this time. I just wanted to give you all a quick energy update, and I'll see you next time.